The Hitman. A quick guide to being an effective killer. By Don Wanna-Say. Physical strength. To be of sound mind, one has to be of sound body. Yes, in this trade we usually use a weapon of sorts, like a sniper rifle or a blade. And let's face it, if it comes down to hand-to-hand combat, well, that's what handguns are for. But to be a truly effective killer, you can't be lugging around those extra pounds. A hitman of high caliber always wants to be clean-shaven and maintain good personal hygiene. This gives you a far better chance of not accidentally leaving your DNA at a crime scene. Besides which, no one wants to hire somebody who smells bad. A healthy diet is also important. No, it is a must. This means as little junk food as possible. Alcohol should never be consumed before, after, or especially during a hit. It impairs your judgment, which is never a good thing. Not to mention the horrible beer gut most drinkers are prone to develop. To some people, it might seem odd that hitmen often find themselves carefully selecting what to wear on the day of a hit. The best idea is to dress to impress. A suit, maybe with some mirrored shades. Always make sure no one sees your eyes. People have a tendency to remember the cold stare of a killer. In this business, organization is key. If you don't know where your own things are, how are you supposed to find out when your next clear shot at a mark will arise? This, like many other mistakes, can lead to you ending up in jail for a very long time. Sometimes people in this line of work wonder about the families they're affecting. It's hard not to think about who that person you just killed won't be going home to. Hey, is this a crisis center? Yeah, I'd like to volunteer. That sounds great. I'll be in on Sunday then. Thanks. But people who worry about stuff like that are the kind of individuals who aren't cut out for this sort of job. Which brings me to the next rule. A hitman must always be able to act without remorse.
Oh, God!
Selflessness will only get you killed.
Didn't think you would actually write this.
I just needed something to do, take my mind off things. Who knows, I could end up selling millions of copies and retire young.
Yeah. And then you could hire a maid. At the very least. Don't wanna say.
Play on words, get it? Like don't wanna say?
Oh, yeah. Haha.
Not that I don't appreciate the visit and all, but what brings you by exactly?
I can visit a friend. You've been dark for quite some time now. Just wanted to make sure you're right.
Well, thanks for the thought, but sorry if I don't break out the fine china.
Ooh. You got me.
You pretended to care is about as real as the Easter Bunny, only not as cute. So let's rephrase. Why are you here?
Are you still active?
Look, I guess I needed a break, okay? That last Mark was a kid. Turns out the Runt's parents are both remarrying and they don't want a reminder of the past. Can you imagine a stupider reason for having somebody killed? Let alone your own daughter. And all just because they can afford it.
A job is a job is a job. Man, woman, children. Hell, baby sills if you are paid to. What happened to without remorse, Ajax?
She was only 8 years old.
Was. Why didn't you just follow your own rules, man? Considering how politically you wrote them out.
Is the maestro really pissed? I mean, it's only been a week or two. Am I right? You. Oh, come on, man, not you.
He told me to consider it a personal favor. The two last, yet most important things to remember about this profession of ours are: always clean up after yourself. And never trust a friend.